Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, we've got a special Shard event dropping from tomorrow, the 31st of May. Now look, Shard events are not like unusual in Raid Shadow Legends. For anyone who's played the game for a while, you'll know they pop up a lot. They tend to come alongside some sort of event, as in like a champion chase event or a summon rush event. This time we're not seeing either, but it doesn't mean they won't pop up before tomorrow. So they might do. If they do, at least you get some extra rewards for pulling shards at the same time as trying to conquer whatever event they put out there. Let's talk about this one. We're planning to launch an extra legendary event. Basically, what does that mean? And that's from Ancient Shards. So I've got currently 97 Ancient Shards. Ancients are probably the ones that you just get more of. Yeah, you just happen to amass more. They're easier to obtain. Doesn't mean they're easy to obtain, but they're easier to obtain as you play Raid. So what happens here? If you summon a legendary champion, the odds won't change, by the way. So it's still going to be 0.5% chance of getting a legendary and 8% chance of getting an epic. So if you summon a legendary, you'll just straight up get a second one at the same time. So you get 2 for 1 on legendaries if you summon one. It will only work once throughout the event, and you will not be charged extra silver for the extra summon. Oh, thank you, Raid Shadow Legends. Or keep in mind, the extra champion won't count towards quests, events, or tournaments. That's interesting. I didn't know that before. So yeah, extra legendary event is coming up. Now, this is something else to take into account. In 10 days, just over 10 days from now, there will be a 2 times chance to get legendaries from Ancient Shards. So that means the actual percentage will go up to 1% chance to get a legendary. It's kind of like the same thing, really. You either go for it in these type of events, and it's like you get 2 legendaries for your shard if you get lucky enough to pull one, or you go with a higher chance of pulling a legendary, but you're only going to pull one of them. Both of the events are kind of like the same, in my opinion. They're kind of like a similar type of odds event. I don't know. You'll probably find that you see on a lot of social media people pinging up pictures of their double legendaries. Yeah, it happens a lot. The Facebook groups, Twitters. I run my own Facebook. I run my own Twitter. I get sent messages. Look at what I got, and someone's got like a Duchess and a Trundle, and you're like, whoa, mind is blown. Just bear in mind that it's still 0.5% chance to get a legendary. You basically got to pull 200 ancients to have a solid chance of seeing gold. But if you do see gold, you're going to see it twice. Now, if you are lucky enough to get legendary champions, I'm just going to walk you through 5 that I would love to see pop out the other end if it was me kind of pulling legendaries on an account that is not stacked. Yeah, so 5 which are absolute hard carries in the game. First one up is Duchess. Duchess Lelutu is basically a full carry for anywhere in the game, but an arena specialist, a Doom Tower specialist, Hydra specialist, awesome champion. Main abilities are A2, block debuffs and increase attack, whilst giving your team a Veil. Veil means they're hidden and they take less damage. So very cool. Also got a full revive here on a A3 with a chance of smaller Veils and heals, and a passive which is super awesome, which just like makes you take less damage. She's a tank. She is an absolute beast of a champion, one of the best. Another one you'd like to see is actually from the same faction, Demon Spawn, Prince Kaimar. Speed freak, fast, good stats, AoE poison on his A1, AoE complete buff strip on his A2, stripping the enemy's buffs, replacing it with a sleep. Just means you've got more time to do your work. One of the best arena champions because of this ability right here. He's also got a full reset of all of your team's abilities and turn meter fill on his A3, which makes him awesome for dungeon running, speed farming, and arena in the same type of ability. He gets back to the other skills really damn quick. So those 2 are 2 of them. I then walk to the dwarves and say, hello, Madam Trunda, the best arena offensive champion in the game. She's also one of the best Hydra offensive champions in the game. And if you get her like early on, she also brings a chance of like AoE HP burns on anyone that's got stuns out there, which is super cool as well, actually. But yeah, she's got a big Stun hitting A1. She's got a smack of an A2. Does more damage to high HP champions. Does even more damage if you nuke into a high HP champion like a Hydra head that's dead with low defense. It'll then spread this massive amount of damage everywhere else. And one of the best AoE abilities on her A3. So Trunda, absolute freaking beast. In the same faction is Brogni. Brogni's the best support-based champion in the game. He's going to bring you clan boss teams that you couldn't even imagine before. He's got this awesome A3, which gives you block debuffs, increase attack, and a shield. And then he's got a shield growth mechanic on his A2. The only champion in the game, except one very weak epic, I think, that does this. The cool thing about him is when he gets hit, his shield returns damage. If you put him with Giant Slayer procs, he is just procking tons of Giant Slayer procs on enemy bosses and stuff. He also heals you, he shields you, he does damage. He's like an obscene champion. That's 4. The last one I'm going to call out is a really strong clan boss legendary champion, which is Valk. I still rate her massively. She was in my clan boss draft team. She carried me to the win. And she puts out this phenomenal shield whilst giving you counterattack. One of the best clan boss champions in the game. Also good for arena with her passive, giving you pushing back the enemy's turn meter, enabling you to go if perhaps you weren't going to go before. So yeah, those are my 5 kind of watch outs if you do go for this. But as I say, don't be baited in too hard. There's definitely going to be other shard competitions or events or whatever running all the time. Raid do it all the time. But if you do pull shards, good luck. I've been Hell Hades. I will see you later.